The Buddha's teachings on generosity, Dāna, the idea that true giving arises from purity of heart, not expectation of reward. In Buddhism, giving Dāna is not measured by what you give, but why you give bound by the quality of intention, Satana. Let's explore this in detail according to the Dhamma. 1. The essence of true giving. The Buddha taught that there are two kinds of giving. 1. Conditional giving, giving to gain something in return, whether praise, reputation, or future benefits. 2. Unconditional giving, giving from compassion, joy or gratitude without attachment or expectation. He said in the Anguttara Nikaya in 749, "It is intention, monks, that I call karma. Having intended, one acts through body, speech, or mind. So when we give with expectation, the act becomes an investment. It generates karma that ties us to desire. But when we give freely without grasping, that act becomes liberation and a step toward nirvana." 3 levels of generosity, Dāna. In Buddhist psychology, generosity is not just charity. It's a practice that trains the mind to let go of greed and ego. The Buddha described 3 levels of Dāna. 1. Tainted giving, Sasava Dāna. Giving with expectation of reward, fame, or merit. It's still good karma, but not pure. 2. Untainted giving, Anasava Dāna. Giving without expectation, done with compassion, understanding that all things are impermanent. 1. Transcendental giving, Lokuttara Dāna. Giving with wisdom, knowing there is no giver, receiver, or gift as separate entities. This is the giving of the enlightened where ego dissolves completely. The Buddha said in Itivuttaka 26, giving with an untainted mind, not seeking reward, confident in the fruit of good, that giving is truly abundant. 3. The motivation behind giving. In the Sutta Nipata and Dhammapada, the Buddha emphasized that pure love gives without needing acknowledgement. He taught, the one who gives out of compassion, from a heart that trembles for the suffering of others, finds peace beyond measure. If we give hoping to be loved, appreciated, or remembered, we are still holding on to self-view, attaditthi. But if we give from metta, loving kindness, and karuna, compassion, we move closer to the heart of enlightenment. 4. The trap of expectation. The Buddha warned that expectation binds us to suffering, dukkha. When you give and expect gratitude, recognition, or return, you plant the seed of disappointment. If the world doesn't respond as you hoped, resentment grows and the purity of the act is lost. He said, attachment brings suffering, even to the giver of gifts, but the one who gives freely, their joy cannot be taken away. Dhammapada 2:16. This teaching reminds us, love that seeks something in return is business, not compassion. Real love, metta, is abundant. It gives because it overflows, not because it is owed. 5. The Buddha's example of pure giving. In many Jataka tales, stories of the Buddha's past lives, he practiced selfless generosity even at great personal cost. As Prince Vesantara, he gave away his kingdom, his wealth, even his children, and not out of ignorance, but out of a heart completely free from attachment. He understood that the act of giving purifies the mind. It's not about loss but liberation. When his followers asked, wasn't it painful to lose what you loved? The Buddha explained, when one gives with detachment, there is no loss, only freedom. This shows the essence of pure love. It doesn't calculate, it radiates. 6. Karmic fruits of pure versus conditional giving. Conditional giving brings temporary happiness and worldly merit, good rebirth, wealth, or status. But it also creates attachment and future craving for results. Pure giving leads to inner peace, freedom from greed, and spiritual insight. It cleanses the mind from the root defilements, greed, lobha, hatred, dosa, and delusion, moha. The Buddha said, the gift of Dhamma excels all other gifts. Dhammapada 3:24. This means the greatest generosity is not material but sharing wisdom, love, and compassion, freely and without expectation.